Hey guys, welcome back to Manses Insights. In today's video, we are coming to take a look at the beauty of Ghana. Please, if today is your first time on this YouTube channel, please subscribe, like the video, comment, and also share. In the heart of West Africa lies a nation of gold, resilience, and promise. A country whose soil has birthed kingdoms, whose coast has seen the sails of empires, and whose people have risen from chains to the chart a bold destiny. This is Ghana. From the ancient power of the Ashanti Empire to the modern vibrancy of Accra, Ghana's story is one of pride, perseverance, and progress. Whether you are drawn by its rich culture, breathtaking landscapes, or its booming economy, Ghana is no longer just a symbol of Africa's past. It is a blueprint for its future. Join us as we dive deep into the soul of Ghana, exploring its powerful history, its remarkable development, and why the world is turning its eyes to the Black Star Nation. Ghana's story begins long before it bore the name Ghana. Thousands of years ago, the land of present-day Ghana were home to ancient societies that traded gold, salt, and kola nuts across the Saharan desert. These trade routes connected West Africa to North Africa and Europe, placing Ghana at the center of one history's earliest globalized economies. Fast forward to the 13th century, the powerful Mali Empire and later the Songhai Empire dominated West Africa. But in what is now Western Ghana, the Akan states were rising. Among them, the Ashanti Empire emerged as one of the most formidable forces in the region. Founded in the late 1600s, the Ashanti Kingdom became known for its wealth, its military strength, and its centralized governance. The Ashanti capital, Kumasi, thrived with advanced urban planning, bustling markets, and iconic golden stool, a sacred symbol of unity and kinship. But as the Ashanti were building, European powers were arriving on the coast. By the 15th century, Portuguese sailors had arrived, building trading posts like Elmina Castle, originally for gold, but soon, tragically, for enslaved Africans. The Dutch, Danes, and eventually the British followed, each laying claim to coastal forts and vying for control. The Gold Coast, as the British name, became a key hub in the transatlantic slave trade for over 300 years. Millions of Africans were trafficked through Ghana's shores. A dark legacy still visible in the hunting dungeons of Cape Coast and Elmina. Yet, amid oppression, the fire of resistance burned. The Ashanti fought multiple wars against British colonization, and though eventually subdued, their spirit lived on. In the early 20th century, a wave of nationalism swept through the colony. Ghanaian intellectuals and activists began to organize, dream, and demand independence. The turning point came with Kwame Nkrumah, a brilliant political thinker and revolutionary. In 1957, Under Nkrumah's leadership, Ghana became the first sub-Saharan African to gain independence from colonial rule. The world watched as the Black Star of Africa was born. Kwame Nkrumah's word still echoes. At long last, the battle has ended, and thus Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever. Independence ignited a fire across Africa, inspiring other nations to break free. Ghana wasn't just a country, it became a symbol of African liberation. But the road ahead would not be smooth. Post-independence Ghana faced political instability with several military coups from the 1960s through the 1980s, yet each time the nation found its footing, rebuilding and evolving. By the 1990s, Ghana had restored democratic rule, and since then, it has remained one of Africa's most stable democracies. From ancient trade to modern politics, Ghana's history is rich, tapestry of struggle, survival, and triumph. Let's start with the economy. Once reliant on cocoa and gold, Ghana has diversified significantly. Agriculture still plays a vital role. Ghana is the second largest cocoa producer in the world, but services and industry now dominate GDP. In recent decades, Ghana has emerged as a regional hub for banking, telecommunications, and digital technology. Cities like Accra and Kumasi are home to growing class of tech entrepreneurs, startups, and investors. Silicon Valley may be half a world away, but the Silicon Savannah is rising in West Africa. Oil and gas have also reshaped Ghana's economic landscape since the discovery of the offshore oil. Like Jubilee in 2007, Ghana has joined the ranks of African oil producers. The government has used oil revenues to invest in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. Though challenges in managing resources remain, Ghana is also hitting big infrastructure. Roads, highways, ports, and power plants are being constructed across the country. Projects like the Tema Port expansion, the Eastern Corridor Road, and the One District, One Factory initiative are transforming connectivity and industrial output. New rail lines are linking the coast to the hinterlands, reviving a colonial era that once served gold and cocoa. Urban development is also accelerating. Accra is booming, but with the growth comes congestion. That is why recent plans propose moving the capital city from Accra to a new purpose-built administrative city in central Ghana. This bold vision is modeled on successful likes Abuja in Nigeria, aiming to decongest the coast and evenly distribute development. Ghana is also investing in clean energy, solar farms in the northern region, hydroelectric dams like Kusumbu and Bui, and new renewable policies are part of the country's transition to sustainability. If you made it to this far, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, as we are a new channel started growing and ready to show you guys Ghana. So please come on board by subscribing, like this video, comment, and also do well to share. Now watch the full video to the end.